Today we're making the Shanghainese Scallion Oil Noodles, aka 葱油拌面. This recipe is not just simple to make, but it is also super tasty. This is really taking the scallion flavor to the moon, giving this dish an exceptional umami sensation. See, this is a dish that you will find yourself making very often as you master this simple technique on how to make this aromatic oil. As you probably understand from its name, this recipe originates from Shanghai. Usually this is a dish for home cooking, a sort of jia-chan-cai recipe. You can either enjoy this recipe for breakfast, as some of the locals do, powered up with an extra fried egg to increase the protein intake, or you can go for it to inspire your next lunch or dinner. I personally believe that this dish is so representative of the Shanghainese cuisine, the Hu Cai or Benban Cai, with its combination of sweet and savory taste profiles, coupled by the most beloved, again, umami taste. Umami. And to reward you for pressing the subscribe bell button, there is a picture of me crying while cutting the onions. Completely random, right? But hey, we're here for some cooking, so let's get started. First thing here, see, when it comes to noodles in China, it's like saying pasta in Italy. That's a big thing. It opens you up to a huge array of choices. And trust me, sometimes you gotta stick with the rules. So for this precise recipe, rule number 1 is to stick with some regular fine noodles, also known as miàn or miàn. These are very different from the alkaline noodles that you're gonna be finding yourself using for other recipes like miàn. They tend to be less firm to the bite, less al dente as Italian people probably would say, but they tend to absorb more of the seasoning. So in terms of ingredients, it is pretty straightforward. What we need is some spring onions, some shallots, a couple of eggs if you want. Also for the seasoning, your regular Chinese pantry you should all have in your cupboards will do the job. Definitely sesame oil, some rice vinegar if you have, and of course light and dark soy sauces. The first thing we do is dividing the green parts from the white parts of the onions. In this way we'll be able to use the white ones for infusing the oil, while adding the green leaves at the end of the cooking without burning them. Chop finally your shallots and set aside. Time for the hardest part of the recipe. No, just kidding. Just fry a couple of eggs. Sunny setup will, work perfectly with this kind of recipe. And well done guys, you just fried your eggs. Right, let's do this. The sauce. Oil into the pan, and if you have some rapeseed oil will definitely work better, or just use any other oil that you have at home. Once the oil gets hot, not smoking hot, get the shallots inside and gently stir them until golden. Try not to overcook them, and the trick here is to really control the heat by moving the wok around, or maybe just by turning off the heat. Well, that makes sense too. Or maybe by adding some cold oil inside if things are really getting messy. Time to add in the white parts of the onions. And just keep going with the stirring. Do this gently as the entire process will take about 10 minutes. Now scoop all the onions and shallots out, then place the green leaves inside the already aromatic oil, making sure that that is not too hot. Once the leaves start to brown, scoop them out and set aside. Time to season our aromatic oil with both light and dark soy sauces, while adding a little bit of sugar as well. Not too much. Wait until things start to boil and the sugar is completely melted down, and place back the green leaves inside while switching off the heat. Well done, you're good. Well done, trust me, well done. You've just completed one of the most basic yet super tasty sessions on Chinese cuisine. See, when I make such recipes or sauces, I like to prepare them in bulk so I can save some of them up for later use. So prepare some jars and pour the aromatic oil inside together with the green leaves. Look at that. Midnight munches sorted. Alright, now that we have the aromatic oil, we're just a step away from Shanghai. Just one step away. The noodles. Get some hot water into your wok, add in a pinch of salt and some sesame oil, then place your noodles and wait for the water to boil. Whenever it boils, add in some cold water to protect the noodles from breaking into pieces. We used this technique 3 times to keep the noodles firm. Scoop the noodles out and get them into an empty bowl. Season them with the magic scallion oil. I can say this faster. Season them with some scallion oil, but slower it makes a difference. Scallion oil. See that? No. Okay. And do not ask us how much sauce we added in, it's just really up to you, entirely up to you. Mix them well so not to let them stick with each other. Oh I forgot. The fried egg on top. Garnish with some sesame seeds, both white and black. Welcome to Shanghai. I love the fried egg on top, not just for the extra color, but for the dense yolk that is going to merge soon into the beautiful umami sensation of scallions and spring onions. And sure, if you want to add up some extra texture or flavors into this recipe, I do recommend you using some shrimps. They go beautifully with the scallion flavor. Woo! Just a bite to make me go like, whoo, whoo. Oh, well, not stopping, not stopping, no, not stopping, not stopping. But yes, that was the recipe for the week, straight to Shanghai with a few bites. If you like the video, do not forget to subscribe to our channel by pressing the bell button that is going to make your noodles taste much better. And press the like button if you want to do some extra workout. Remember that once we reach 5k subscribers, we're gonna be throwing a massive, huge, a big party, online party with all of our friends. We're gonna get them all together to meet with each other and talk about Chinese cuisine, favorite recipes, secrets, magic sauces, whatever. And visit our website on www.chinese.shop because we're gonna inspire you with some interesting kits that are gonna take you straight to some of the regional flavors of the Chinese cuisine while connecting you to us. Do not forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, TikTok, we know whatever social media you have, you name it, we're there for you.